Hey guys, so today I was chilling in the crib, and I gotta admit I've been kind of bored lately. So I was scrolling through YouTube, and I don't usually watch the news, but I was like checking the news out to see what's going on in the world, see what they were talking about, or see what they want us to like think, because the news, it's a program. It's nothing but a fake program to distract you, and nothing was more prominent in proving that to what I just saw. So today, actually not even today, a few days ago, I saw a video. So apparently they found cocaine in the White House, and it's all they're talking about. It's all Fox News is talking about. It's all CNN, all that bullshit, CNN, all that. And that just like proved to me that there's nothing more apparent that this world is ending. Like, they're trying to distract you from the bigger picture. Like, seriously, out of all the shit going on in the Matrix right now, in the world right now, from like people not being able to pay their bills to like people starving to death, like serious shit going on. And the top of the news right now is cocaine in the White House. Who the hell gives a fuck about that shit? Like, seriously. Like, who gives a fuck who wants to get high in the White House? Like, we got people out here barely struggling to pay their rent, and people are asking like the government to like help them with that. And all they give a shit about is somebody getting high out of their fucking mind in the White House. Seriously? That's just a distraction. I even regret just watching the news, but I just saw that little 5-minute video, and they were talking about it like it was so serious, like, oh my gosh, there's cocaine in the White House. Who gives a fuck? Like, I'm even just processing that like right now. As I was walking down the stairs to like come out and make a video, I'm like, I need to make a video about this shit. Who gives a fuck? Who in their right mind? Everything on the news is to distract you. Social media, Instagram, movies, websites, all of that shit is to distract you from working on yourself. And these people, they're just as bored as all of us. They're getting to the point where they have to talk about stupid shit just to like keep y'all distracted. Y'all fall for it. That video about cocaine in the White House, it had like 500,000 views on every news channel. That's like 500,000 people that give a shit about that fucking bullshit. Like, are you kidding me? You're joking. I just found that crazy. Like, that shit, I can't even take that seriously anymore. Like, these guys, the Matrix, I cannot take that shit seriously no more. Like, they're not even talking about all the crazy shit that's going on in the world. Like, life has never been so dry, so dull, so boring to these people. Like, they have nothing better to talk about. They gotta talk about, oh, they found cocaine in the White House. I know, like, to some of y'all, that may all sound like a big deal. Like, oh, they found drugs in the White House. But really, who gives a shit? Like, they're talking about it like it's fucking like World War III or some shit. Like, go look it up. Like, I honestly urge you not to watch it, but if you're like curious enough, like, just look up, oh, cocaine in the White House. And then you're gonna see like whole hour newscasters. You're gonna see like fuck, people actually give a shit about this. Like, it's ridiculous to me. Like, I'm so far gone from that it's just like not important. If somebody wants to get high in the White House, like, who gives a shit? All the presidents, like, from the 1800s, from like the 1990s, or I don't know how fucking long ago. They probably all used to like smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, do drugs, do all that shit in the White House. And now they're talking about it like it's so serious, like it's so important that they need to like post it on the news, like everybody, oh my gosh, we need to get this out here. Oh my gosh, it's so important. It's really just a distraction. Like, trust me, one of these days, like, they're gonna find a spider in, like, the White House, and then that's gonna be a breaking news. Just, oh my gosh, guys. Just stay off media. I deleted Instagram. I don't use Instagram anymore. I hope I don't go back to Instagram ever. Because it's a bad habit. It's a thirst trap. Who even uses Instagram? Like, I mean, I know a lot of people use Instagram, but, like, uses it for, like, anything good. Like, I'm finna be honest. Like, when I got Instagram back in 2018, the only reason I looked at it is because I wanted to see some ass. I did not use Instagram because, oh, I wanted to see what my friends were posting. I did not give a fuck about that shit. I was falling for those thirst traps back then. Instagram is a useless ass platform, and if you're a girl going on Instagram, that shit just makes you insecure. Like, I'd recommend you highly to delete that shit. I mean, if you use Instagram for like a business, if you use it for like any actual important reason, and you know if it's an important reason, I don't gotta sit here and explain to you like how it's important for you to use it. Like, if you're using it to make some bread, if you're using it for like an actual good reason, whether it's talking to family or something like that, don't try to justify that shit. Like, honestly. If you're just going through Instagram to look at ass, if you're just going to Instagram to like look at stupid memes and shit, like see the news, whatever the fuck y'all do, look at reels for like 12 hours, get off that shit. Especially thirst trapping. Like, Instagram is the real thirst trap. Like, you better get off that shit. And TikTok. Oh my gosh, I can talk about TikTok all day. TikTok. TikTok. That's exactly what it is. You're going on TikTok. You're watching all the videos while that clock up on the wall. All your time just TikToks away. That's why that's why that shit's called TikTok. Every second that goes by, it's literally TikTok. Wasted 60 seconds. Wasted a half an hour. Wasted 2-3 hours. Like, y'all need to chill right now. Like, don't take life way too, enjoy your life. Like, that's the only thing that matters, being happy and enjoying it. And if you enjoy it, like, swiping through TikTok, but if you don't enjoy it, like, those are the people I'm targeting. Like, if you enjoy using TikTok, like, you're good. I got no problem with you. Like, just keep doing your thing. If it makes you happy, if it has changed your life, if you just, like, love TikTok, you love that shit, just, like, stay on it. But if you're somebody that, you're like, oh, why did I just waste 5 hours on TikTok? Just, like, get off that shit. If you're somebody that's like, oh, I just wasted, I don't like going through TikTok, but you like using it because it's so addictive. Like, get the fuck off that shit right now. Like, if you're doing something stimulating that you enjoy doing and it makes you feel good, then it's technically making your life better. It's making you happy. But if you're doing shit that's stimulating that doesn't make you feel good, then get off that shit. Like, jacking off, stimulating, doesn't make me feel happy. I bet it doesn't make you happy if you're on semen retention, if you're practicing self-discipline. Going on Instagram, going on like TikTok, wasting the whole day away. If you don't like that shit, like, get off of it. If it's not making you feel happy, but it's just stimulating, drinking, doing drugs, all that shit. Just like, at least try to step away from that stuff. It'll be hard, but if you're aware that it's bad for you, trust me, like, it's not gonna be easy to get off of any of that shit. But if you really want to, you got it. Look at me getting caught up in the 3D. I came out here and I was like, I want to make a video right now. And I didn't think of anything to think about. I was just pissed off that people give a fuck about this whole White House thing, about this whole cocaine, finding drugs in the White House. Like, really? Is it so important that they need to make it breaking news? I'm just having a laugh about it. It is fucking funny. Because like I said earlier, they're going to find a fucking spider in the White House. They're going to find a cobweb in the White House. And that's going to be breaking news. Spiders have invaded the White House. Personal information leaking out. Government documents have been viewed by spiders. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That shit is just... like, they're literally gonna do anything and make it breaking news to distract your ass from the truth, from what's really important. Then go outside. Sit down in the grass, get some sun, and you'll be able to see this shit going on right in front of you. You look around, you'll be able to see all these agents watching you, giving you dirty looks. Like, think about it like this. If you're watching me right now, like, the way I like to think is I don't hate anybody. I don't give nobody dirty looks unless they got beef with me. I don't do any of that shit. When I go out, I'm not hostile. But people, they just leave their house and they hostile than a bitch. They want to start fights with... Shit, there can be an old lady walking their dog, and one of you motherfuckers will probably try to get up on their ass. Try to fight fucking people for no reason at all. You don't gotta lie to me. I know so many people do that. You probably start fight. Somebody, if you're going to school right now, if you're a toxic ass motherfucker, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, you would know if you are. Don't even lie. You would know if you are. Trying to start fights with, like, every motherfucker that you can come across. Stop that shit. Whether you think you can beat somebody's ass or not, like, this is not a good time to be catching a case. Like, this is just the time to, like, try to stay away from this bullshit. It's fucking stupid shit. Trying to pick a fight with people for no reason. Because he stared at you wrong or because he said some shit behind your back. Who gives a fuck? But like I said, if it means that much to you, then there's not much. This camera does not do me justice. Like, damn. Look at me checking. I'm just checking myself out like a motherfucker right now. Why does it make me look like that, though? From down here, I literally look odd, and then from up here, it just looks way better. I gotta get a tripod or some shit. Like, damn, I used to have, like, one of the what's that shit called? One of the, I don't remember what that shit's called. The fucking sticks. You know the sticks that, like, the metal sticks that they extend and you can put your phone in them. And then you can, like, lift them up and you can take, like, a selfie. You motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. A selfie stick. That's what that shit is called. A fucking selfie stick. I gotta get myself one of those. I never see nobody use those things anymore. I don't know if that was, like, a trend. Because I remember everybody used to have one of them shits back in, like, 2016, 2015. And now nobody even uses them anymore, considering how good they are and how useful they are. But I could really use one. Like, shit. So that I'm not talking to you guys from all the way down here. I can actually make eye contact with you. Just try to stay out the way right now. I was making this short video because I just really wanted to talk about this whole dumbass White House, like, bullshit. Like, try to stay out of this. Try to stay away from media. None of that shit fucking matters. Focus on yourself, because media is just giving you mental health. It's just making you not... You ever look at something, watch something on, like, the internet, or just come across an article, come across a picture, and then you just, like, you can't get that shit out of your head, but yet you don't want to think about it? Maybe you saw some really disturbing shit. Maybe you saw somebody get their ass shot or something. Whatever the fuck. Maybe I don't know what affects you motherfuckers. People get triggered over stupid memes. Some people, like, trip out because they saw, like, somebody getting shot. Like, there's real crazy shit, like, being posted on, like, social media. Like, how do you think my videos are, like, getting through? Because they just, like, they don't give a fuck no more. I mean, they're only targeting my videos. They're only targeting the spiritual videos. They're only taking down the spiritual videos. And before you talk about, no, they're not. Dude, they're taking down everybody's videos. Spiritual videos, conspiracy theory videos, all that shit. And they're only targeting that shit. And you can't tell me otherwise, because they be putting full-on porn on YouTube. They don't give a fuck, and they let that shit get monetized. It's just... But yet the spiritual videos, they take our shit down. We can't get ads on our shit. They be doing whatever they can to, like, stop this information from getting out here. Even near the end. Like, we don't know how much time we have left. Like, it takes a bunch of people to, like, wake up. It takes the voices of everybody. A bunch of people to activate. Like I said, 1,000 people can, like, march up to, like, a government building and take the whole government by force. Just 1,000 people. It literally happened in January of 2020. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for like talking about that, but I didn't say the date. I did not say the date. I did not say 2/1 of 2020, January. I don't give a fuck, honestly. I just don't give a fuck. Everybody knows what happened. January 21st at the White House. Everybody, like, look that shit up. All them people were like, nah, fuck this shit. That's how I knew shit was getting real, when a bunch of people were trying to, like, take down the White House. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I never ever saw that shit coming. That was like, damn, imagine waking up in the morning and seeing that shit. Like, that's what happened to me. I just wanted to come out here and make this little video. It's like, shit, I don't know if the sun's coming up. It's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning right now. I don't even know. Shit! It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a fuck, though. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this video going, but I just want to keep going. I don't give a shit. We're all just chilling out here. I'm wanting to talk to you guys for the first time in like a few days. this right here. This is a whole beautiful bush right here. You don't need to start growing your hair out. What Nico the Soul said is all true. Your hair is ether. They even talk about it. They talk about what's that dude's name? It's like a story. I don't know if it's like from the Bible. I don't know what that is. Y'all know what that like, you know. I'm a Nico the Soul fan. You know what he talks about. You know I believe him. Samson, that's the dude. You know, the guy with the long hair. That's where the power comes from. That's where your connection to the universe comes from. Whether you're bald, whether you gotta... If you're bald, you gotta have, like, grown a beard or something. Like, no way anybody out there is just, like, completely hairless. Like, if you're balding, that just means that your hair is just, like, coming down your beard. You're gonna grow a beard. It works exactly the same way. That shit. Damn, what the fuck? A moth is out here. Damn, my arm's getting tired of holding this phone like this. What time is it actually? Damn, the sun's coming up. It's like 4:40. I'm gonna check that shit. I hope it don't end the video on me. Nah, fuck it. I'll just leave it like that. But y'all just try to be safe, okay? Stay out of bullshit. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. I'm gonna talk about, maybe I'm just gonna title it, The Matrix is trying to distract you from reaching, yeah, that's actually a great title. That's what I'm gonna title this shit. The Matrix is distracting you from reaching your higher self. Cause it's true. This shit is literally, like, I'm not even joking. If you don't believe me, like, look that shit up. Look up cocaine in the White House, and you're gonna see, like, whole documentaries about this shit. You're gonna see, like, 5-hour videos of just fucking people in fancy suits talking about, oh my gosh, drugs in the White House. How bad? Oh my gosh. Oh. Like, shut the fuck up, dumb motherfuckers. Who gives a shit? Who actually gives a fuck about finding drugs in the White House? Man, you find drugs everywhere. You find bad shit everywhere nowadays. If I go out, like, right now, I could probably find, like, cigarette butts on the ground. I could probably find, like, weed or syringes on the fucking ground outside. Who gives a fuck about somebody fucking drugs in the White House, man? Like, generally, it's gonna get annoying how many videos there are. Maybe some of y'all have already seen some of those videos, but it's just the fact that I made a 20-minute video talking about, like, cocaine in the White House. Even though I'm bashing on that shit, it's still contributing to that shit. I'm still wasting y'all time. If you feel like I'm distracting you, like, don't get distracted from your journey. Do not let yourself get distracted. Like, we have time still, but y'all need to take care of yourselves. I heard something the other day that is pretty interesting. And it was like, society expects people to be righteous and to care about others and to help others. But how can you help others if you're nothing yourself? How can you give something to others if you have nothing to offer to other people? And that got me thinking, like, if you focus on yourself, is it really selfish if you're gonna still plan to help others? Like, imagine if a broke guy that only has $2, like, helps somebody, like, that can't afford food buy food. Versus a rich motherfucker that, like, opens an entire homeless shelter, like, builds entire, like, businesses and helps people in such a dramatic way that it leaves an impact on people for the rest of their life. Imagine that. But But that dude had to like work hard and work on himself to like reach that level of success. He had to put effort into himself. He had to become spiritually aligned. He had to like take things over, take what he wanted, build up enough courage to like work hard, start grinding. And I'm just talking about the 3D over here. I don't even like talking about the 3D. But that's just Matrix talk. There's one thing I've been always hesitant to talk about. Yes, we can take down like this Matrix. Like I said, 1,000 of us waking up, getting aware, getting aligned could take this shit down in a single day, just like that. But we don't. But if we like level up, it'll make it easier. Imagine if a rich motherfucker just like came up to the White House and said, I'm taking shit over, I'm taking shit right now. You won't even need 1,000 people. That's one motherfucker that's just powerful. That's just like that. That's just one guy going, oh, this is my shit now. I call dibs. And then it's all over right there. One woke motherfucker to like roll up to the White House and be like, I own everything now. And then there's nothing they can do about his ass. There ain't shit that they can do about him. I feel like somebody's listening to me right now. That's just my conscience telling me. There's probably one of the neighbors out these fucking windows or something. They're probably like watching me. They got their eyes on me. They're just surveillancing me. They want to know what I'm on. They want to know what they always want to know what I'm on when I'm talking about. Like 8 months ago, I stopped making videos, and then I started coming back and making videos, and they're like, hold on, he's making videos again? Shit, he's dangerous now. He's dangerous again. He's spreading this awareness out. He's telling people the things that we don't want them to know. He's making 1 hour, 30-minute, 20-minute videos talking about this shit that we don't want them to know. And yes, they're going to censor my content, but do I really give a shit? No, because they aren't going to censor it. Like, I don't know if it's true. I hear if you leave a like, it's supposed to boost the algorithm, but I don't know how true that is. If you don't leave a like, I don't really give a shit, but, like, the most I can ask for you is just, like, share this shit. Like, maybe send this video to somebody, to someone that needs it. Cut it, post it on, like, TikTok. If some of y'all, like, still use the social media apps, if you like using those social media apps, like, maybe share some spiritual content with somebody. Maybe you can wake somebody up and save somebody's life. Maybe you can make somebody's life better. Maybe you can help somebody, get them aware of what's going on. And that's all we need right now. Like, I don't need to have 1 million, billion views. I don't care if y'all like my videos or not. I don't care if y'all hit that like button. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I hope I never come down here and say, oh, hit that like button. Did you hit the like button? Like, I hope I don't do that. Like, if I'm still making videos in a few months or like, I hope I don't be like that. Because that shit is annoying as fuck. Did you hit that like button? Like the video. Shut your bitch ass up. Just talk about what's going on. Just get on with the video. Why I gotta make the video like 10 seconds longer by saying, I like the like button? Motherfucker. Look at this. Look at this shit. Damn. That sun's coming up. It's pretty outside. It's gonna get pretty outside. Bristol. But the most I can say is just share spiritual content. I'm not really an advocate for this like spiritual community and all that stuff. Because I think it's like, I heard that it's become pretty toxic lately. Just like the self-improvement community. It used to be about working on yourself. That's the whole reason why I joined the self-improvement community. I wanted to become disciplined. And now it's like, oh, who has more money? Who has more status? Oh, red pill, alpha, all that bullshit. Like, who gives a shit? I know we're all human. I mean, I ain't even gonna say that. Like, we're all living things, but we're all intelligent. A monkey isn't as smart as your ass. A fucking dog isn't as smart as your ass. Like, we don't apply by, like, the whole animal kingdom thing anymore, as much as we all want to admit. Literally, look at the shit that we're doing. We stare at phones all day. We eat processed food, and we say that we try to justify that it's healthy. We literally drink tap water full of chemicals. We do drugs. We aren't creatures of nature at all. Throw your ass outside in the fucking forest for a day, you wouldn't even last an hour. Like, we are not meant to be in nature no more. But we should really be going back to nature, but just don't indulge in your animalistic instincts. Like, who gives a shit about that? Like, we barely have anything representing an animal in us anymore. Like, how is it that, like, there are other creatures living among us? There are creatures, like, living in the oceans. There's whole civilizations under the oceans. There's reptilians, all those things. But, like, there's still humans that live on this plane. And there's still people with souls on this plane. And there's still, like, other beings. And there's even you that's in this avatar that you just given as an animal. Just take care of yourself. Be happy. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. Just make sure it ain't destructive for you. Make sure you actually enjoy it. Do what makes you feel happy. Not what makes you feel good, what makes you feel happy. Some people like going out in the sun because it makes them feel happy. Not because it feels good. For some of these people, the sun fucking burns their ass, but they still go outside. They still get some sun. Some of these people are just built for the sun. Some of these people, they're like, yes, I'm taking in the UV rays. But you know what's weird? Like, a few years ago, I used to hide from the fucking sun. I used to hate the hell out of that sun. And I used to, like... But when I started sun gazing, I started telling myself that the sun was good for me. I felt nothing but energized in the sun. I could lie down in the grass and be in that sun all day. And I don't get burned. I just get darker. That sun doesn't do any, like, harm. It just, like, makes me feel good. I feel happier just being in the sun. Damn. That shit busting. I got the mint bush right here. I got this shit right here. I got a whole thing of mint. This shit natural. It comes from the earth. I put this shit in my water. I put a lemon in my water. I put half a stick of mint. And I drink that shit for like a few days. And it cleans out all the toxins out of my body. I knew about putting lemon in your water because it cleans out the toxins. I didn't know about putting mint in your water. But it makes you feel just as good because it's from nature and it's a natural herb. Like, it literally can't harm you in any way. Like, it can only help you putting mint, all that stuff in your water. It has never harmed anybody. Just be happy. Alright? I want y'all to take care of yourselves. Like, we're all waking up right now. The only thing I can do is just preach to y'all right now. This is what makes me feel good. I wanted to make a channel back in the summer of 2021, but I was just like too worried. I wanted to be. I was the student. I was watching, like, I was barely watching anything else on YouTube. I was only watching Nico the Soul. I was even watching his videos over and over again just so I could get this shit. As I was saying, I'll be hearing shit. I feel like shit be right behind me. I don't know. Shit probably is behind me. There's probably some, I don't fucking know. Somebody's probably watching me through their window. So y'all need to take care of yourselves. But in the summer of 2021, I was the student. Like I said, I was watching Nico the Soul's videos all the time. Then 2022, 2023 came along. I was like, all right, it's time to start being the teacher. I'm not completely, and I haven't even completely mastered this shit. Even Nico the Soul, he still comes up with new information all the time. None of us are completely masters at this. If you were a master at this, we would already be out there. Your ass would already be flying. This shit would already be over. Nobody on this plane is a master right now. The only ones that are on this plane that are masters are the people that have come back from above to, like, surveillance us and help us. Those are the only people. Like, the ships in the atmosphere that are beaming down here that are fighting this war are the only ones that are completely aware. But, like, the people that are stuck to this plane, that are stuck to this 3D, aren't going back to their natural ways, aren't detaching from anything. They don't know nothing. Like, we don't know nothing about this. I'm just telling y'all what I do know, enough to wake you all up. Because once you start from, like, the first step, like, I'm at the, like, me, Nico the Soul, all of us, like, we ain't completely up in the clouds. Like, we've activated a few times, but we ain't completely up there. But we're like the first level. We're at level at this shit. We ain't at level 0. We're up there. Because we know how to get, and you also know, that's how you gotta know how to get up there. Practicing on yourself, trying to get back to nature, trying to detach from all these unnatural things that we do. That's the best way how to level up quickly enough. That's the best way how to learn this stuff, actually experiencing it. Detaching from all your bad habits, getting out in nature, experiencing all of this. Damn. Motherfucker. This bitch. It's getting crazy out here. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this video. I made a 1-hour video and I tried to upload that shit and it took almost the whole damn night to upload. It took like almost 3-4 fucking hours just to like upload and process on YouTube. YouTube's slow as fuck. I don't know why. Damn, I be hearing people out. I'm going inside the house. See y'all, I'm out.